Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button too, and make sure y'all share the channel. Stop playing. Make sure this Wi-Fi is on. All right, we back. We back. So yeah, y'all. All right, we back. We back. So yeah, y'all. So yeah, we here in the gym. We getting to it. You know, I did 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Found them. I got back to my elliptical love. I used to always do the elliptical, and I did it yesterday while at the gym. I burned like 300 calories in like 16 minutes. So today, I want to try to do like 25, 30 minutes in elliptical. All right? So I'm at 12 minutes already. So yeah, man, y'all know health is wealth, man. So I encourage you all to get to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Get your workout on. Do something, man. If you can just do 30 minutes in the gym, you know, treadmill. Because what I do now is I try to do different machines in the gym, different cardio machines. And I'm trying to burn this fat. I need to lose 50 pounds. You feel me? So I'm just going to be doing a lot of cardio and then some weights. You feel me? So Ja Rule, it looks like Ja Rule was in a plane, and he was sitting in front of Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo, right? So I don't know how these things happen. Like, there needs to be departments. Okay, so maybe these guys are traveling under their legal names, right? So Jeffrey Atkins, nobody knows Jeffrey Atkins is Ja Rule, right? Nobody knows Tony Yayo's name. You know what I'm saying? Shamar, what's going on? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Nobody knows who Tony Yayo's real name. So that could easily be a slip up, right? My thing is just like, yo, the irony of those guys being on the same plane together, sitting in front of each other, is crazy. Like, I don't understand that, B. But listen, Ja Rule is gangster, man. He ain't back down. And if they was going to shake, if they really wanted to shake, Uncle Murda would have shaked. It ain't look like Uncle Murda wanted to shake like that, pause. Because first of all, I don't think Uncle Murda really has beef with Ja Rule like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he just got beef with Ja by association. You know what I'm saying? So people shouldn't look at it like, yo, why Uncle Murda didn't pop off like that? It looked like he looked a little too calm in the situation, which he did. Uncle Murda, he looked really calm. It was a lady literally walking past him, sliding, like, excuse me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know? So Uncle Uncle Murda, his beef isn't with Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule's beef is with 50 Cent, Tony Yayo. Thank you. Appreciate you, Arda, appreciate you, man. We getting it in this year, man. It's 2026. You know what I'm saying? We ain't one of those people who come in the gym in January and out by February. You feel me? So make sure you subscribe to the channel and share. So, but yeah, man. So 50 Cent, of course, he posted it or whatever. Them dudes is too old. We are too old to be beefing over nonsense, guys. You know what I'm saying? If them dudes wanted to really shake by now, it would have happened. Bro out here. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Oh no, we getting it. We getting it in. I just got off the Stairmaster. Thank you. Thank you. I told y'all, man, I gotta lose 50 pounds, man. This is the road to losing 50 pounds. True story. This came from the doctor today. Cool ass doctor too. Shout out to Dr. Modi, one of the best cardiologists in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? And real good dude, real gangster Indian dude. You know what I'm saying? Keep the whole stack. But yo, Ja Rule did not back down whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Ja Rule, you know, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. Like, what workout machine? This is the elliptical. This is the elliptical right now. This joint I like this, man. This joint really moves you. You see, it got the chest moving, it got everything going. You know, you get a good sweat. I'm at 250 calories burned in 16 minutes. You know, but yeah, man, like Ja Rule, rest in peace, Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't know how much pressure that man has on him as a black man, as somebody that was his brother. You know what I'm saying? The good and bad times they went through. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can tell me something crazy, sis. You know, the good and bad times they've been through. You know what I'm saying? And Ja Rule is still standing. He's out here performing. He's moving the Murda Inc. brand, performing with Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta respect Ja Rule, man. You know what I'm saying? He's really repping his town, Queens. You know, and I think Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda need to really grow up, man. For real. They need to really grow up and leave that man alone. For real, for real. But, you know, I saw Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda's podcast. I think their setup is trash. And 50 Cent needs to really, like, invest in those guys. You know what I'm saying? They set up look like some shit on public access, yo. Like, I'm in a gym right now. My setup is better than they shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, and to be honest, from what I see, I don't even think they'd be a good combination together because they always arguing on that shit. They always going back and forth with each other. But that's on them. But yeah, man, health is wealth, y'all. Y'all better get out here, get to the gym, get y'all workout on. I encourage you guys to, even when it's cold outside, man. There was a car crash on highway. Oh wow, sorry to hear that. I'm glad you wasn't in that car crash. Whew. Yeah, so you know, everybody's still talking about that Bad Bunny concert. You know, how Chris Brown should have been performing. Hopefully, Chris Brown perform next year. Um, I really think that they need somebody else in there to produce that halftime show. I think it's time for Jay-Z to step down. You know what I'm saying, respectfully, because Jay-Z has too many. He's I'm trying to see how I can put it, because he don't have a lot of enemies. Jay-Z don't have a lot of enemies. He's just in too many crossfire relationships. You know what I'm saying? He got problems with Drake. He got problems with Chris Brown. Now he don't got problems with these people, but people that he's affiliated with, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Issues with Drake. Issues with what's his name? The Game. Issues with Chris Brown. Like, why wasn't the Game performing when why wasn't the Game performing a few years ago in LA? You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's time for Jay-Z to step down, B. Real talk. They need somebody else in there. Maybe like a Jermaine Dupri. Maybe like maybe even a Dr. Dre. A Dr. Dre. Give somebody else a chance. Give somebody else a shot. At that position. You know what I'm saying? Because that Bad Bunny, that wasn't it, man. Like, it was cool because it was something different, but it was Chris Brown's time. You know what I'm saying? I had to. Oh, yes. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. And I hope you subscribe to the channel, Lyric. And you need to share the channel also, guys. Comment on the other videos. Just don't watch them. Comment. Yeah, so we need a new producer. Somebody who can really produce good halftime shows and aren't bonded to people where they can't have a certain person or a certain act on the lineup. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the big picture. Like, I think there was a rumor that, I forget the rumor, but when Eminem and them performed, like he said he wouldn't perform unless somebody else was on stage with him. I think it was 50 Cent or something like that. You know, when the year that Dre did it. You know, so y'all do better, man. You know, and I was talking about it last night. You know, people out here saying, you know, like today I said, listen, do y'all know that right after Bad Bunny's concert, after he performed, they played an ice commercial. And people out here like, oh, you know, it was good for the NFL. It was good for the NFL, all right, because all they did was after the performance was an ice commercial. You see what I'm saying? So if anything, they promoted all that Bad Bunny publicity was really redirected to the ice. So, and you guys don't see that shit. You guys don't see that shit. So what the NFL did was they bamboozled Bad Bunny. They got him on there. They said you can wave as many flags as you want to. You can deliver as many messages as you want to for unity, whatever. But right after that, we're gonna play an ice. We're gonna play an ice commercial. That's a slap in the face, man. Real talk. Real talk, B. I don't know how Roger Goodell let that shit slide, man. For real. For real, for real. There's not enough black owners in the league. There's no NFL black owners in the league. Not enough black coaches. Not enough black staff. They don't care about minorities, yo. They don't care. They don't care. You know? People want to take credit when they want to. Last year, you know, Jay-Z was like, oh, I don't run the halftime show. I just help produce it. I give my vote. So it's not me personally who don't pick Lil Wayne. All right, bro. So right after this concert yesterday, everybody's like, "Oh, Jay Z, that was a good look, Jay." It's like, come on, man, it's too much, man. It's crazy. But we gotta stay focused, man. You know, I really want to um, shed light. This is Black History Month. This is Black History Month. Let's not forget, okay? Make sure y'all take some time to acknowledge some black historians who paved the way for this country, who paved the way for um, us to just be able to be who we are and do what we do, to be able to come into this gym. You understand what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for some of our ancestors, we wouldn't probably be able to come into gyms. Could you imagine being in a segregated gym? Blacks work out on one side, whites work out on the other side. You know how much hate would be going on, yo? That would be crazy, yo. So we got to think about, take this time to acknowledge how blessed we are, you know, due to the people that came before us, the Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther Kings, the the what's her name, Rosa Parks. Now I want you guys to know Rosa Parks wasn't the first lady who got up out of her seat in a bus. It was another young lady. I forget her name. Google who was the first black woman to first have to get up out of her seat. The only reason why Rosa Parks got that media attention because her hair was wavy, right? And she was light skinned. Okay? To my knowledge, I think the girl who had to get up first out the seat, I think she was pregnant or she had a kid. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't appealing to the media. It wasn't marketable, quote unquote, marketable for them. You feel me? So take this time to acknowledge black historians, um, all the way down to um, how African Americans align with Puerto Ricans. You know how you got Afro Puerto Ricans and things of that nature. So it's like, let's really, you know, do our research. So you got ChatGPT, you got all these other different platforms or whatever the case is that you can use for um, a reference. Use as a reference. 384 calories. What the game has been missing. Yeah, so whew, this is gonna be my best friend. This thing right here. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Oh yeah, let me see something. Oh, whew. Yeah, but let me get off this joint. I want y'all to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the share button, and I'll talk to y'all later.